Guys, even when you poop at that moment, you don't care. Hello guys, welcome to another topic today. Welcome to my channel. If this is your first time coming onto this channel, you're welcome. Like, you deserve a round of applause. Like, welcome. What have you been doing? Like, where have you been? Where have you been all my life? Welcome you guys, and I hope you stay tuned and you subscribe. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Like, I will drag your phone, I will subscribe on your behalf. Like, subscribe, is it hard? It's free. So guys, today is going to be kind of a little bit of a mukbang and also a chit chat actually. So you're going to be joining me today. I have my glass here, alright, with my very chill drink, my chivita and my biscuits. So come and join me guys. Let's just get right into the video. Yeah, so we're going to talk about what sorry yeah, we're going to talk about what they don't tell you when you're going to have a vaginal delivery. I'll use my example as a mother of two. I'll use my example today. Like, most times, people don't get to tell you what you're going to encounter in the delivery room. I have two children and I had them vaginally. So we're going to talk about that, like what people do not tell you about vaginal delivery. I think most people will not tell you that there will be lots of people around you on the day of your delivery. Your legs will be wide open and they'll be looking right into your, into your vagina. That's one thing that I noticed that I really hated in my delivery, like especially my first child actually. The second one was still kind of fair. It was in a private hospital, so I had my privacy, obviously. Like in general or teaching hospitals in Nigeria, you have so many doctors, and most time they tend to run shifts. So the doctor that will check you in the morning, my dear, might not be the doctor that will check you in the afternoon, or if your labor even takes a longer time into the evening, another doctor might come and check you at night. Different doctors, different nurses, and health professionals, like different people. I think that was one thing I really hated in my first delivery when I was giving birth to my daughter. Now you just be seeing so many faces, and that was kind of annoying, very annoying to me. But those are one of the things that you don't hear people talking about. They will just be like, okay, when you're in pain, you won't even realize that people are there watching you. No, me, I realized, even with the pain, I didn't just like that aspect of people just being around you, lots of people being around you. But my second delivery was in a private hospital, so like I enjoyed it. There was privacy. Even the nurses were holding my hands, they were so loving and all that. So I really enjoyed my second delivery though. Guys, something else is that there is going to be a new normal, like down there. You understand what I mean, right? I'm coming. There's going to be a new normal down there. But don't get me wrong, vaginal delivery, after a vaginal delivery, your body changes, your vagina changes, that's the truth. But it still comes back to normal, but it's a new normal. Yeah, it still comes back to normal, but it's a new normal. That's the only thing I'm going to say right now. Just have it in mind that it doesn't totally like changes, like looking like a war zone or something. I'll use that as an example, but it's still going to come back to normal, but a new normal. You will probably poop. Most women don't like to hear this part, like, on that day, so no shame, I'll just open my leg free and just, pass whatever wants to be passed. I normally tell people, like, if you poop while having a vaginal delivery, maybe you are doing the right thing. Maybe you are doing the right thing because, when you are pushing, it's just like you are in the toilet, like trying to poop. So if you poop along the process, maybe you're just doing the right thing. Doing a vaginal delivery, you might push for a pretty long time. But I know that pregnancies are not the same. Especially, I'm using myself as an example. My 2 children, their labor was totally different. But it's not like the way you see in the movies that maybe the woman will just, from the house, she'll be, then she'll get to the hospital, then maybe she'll just push like once or twice and all that. Sometimes it can take a bit longer. Like you might push up to 5 or 10 times before the baby comes out. So I already said that pregnancies and labor stories are different. Yeah, you could push a bit longer before the baby comes out. So you should not just expect that you will get to the hospital and when it's time to push your baby out, you just push like once or twice and the baby is out. It's really not like that with vaginal delivery. Most probably, you feel like you're in the middle of a marathon. Like, just chill out, let me make my point, alright? Like, when you're in the final weeks of pregnancy, that's the most exhausting period of pregnancy. Because it's like the baby is on your bladder, so you can't really control like when to urinate. You wake up in the middle of the night and you obviously go and urinate. Like, imagine waking up every 30 minutes. By the time you finally wake up, you'll be tired and you'll still be sleepy. You get what I'm saying? And that's just like the final weeks to the baby coming, the final weeks of pregnancy. So by the time you get into labor too, obviously you can't sleep. When you are in the labor room, you cannot sleep. So after delivery, the baby comes, and that is when the main work really starts. Like, once the baby is out, you know that you are ready for sleepless nights, feeding in the middle of the night, taking care of them. They are very little and very needy. So most times you feel like you are running a marathon because you really haven't rested. Another thing is that when you're having a vaginal delivery, your baby's heart beat might drop during contractions. Most people don't say those parts, you understand? Like me myself, I didn't have an idea of that. I didn't even read about it while I was pregnant or having my children and all that. But the fact is that when you're having a vaginal delivery, the baby's heartbeat might increase or drop or reduce, or let me use that word, or reduce when you're having contractions. I'm not a doctor, but I'm going to read out a line for you guys so that you understand why the baby's heartbeat actually drops during labor. It says here, during labor and delivery, it is very possible for the baby's heart rate to drop because the umbilical cord gets stretched or compressed, which can lead to very brief drops in fetal heart rate during contractions. I mentioned it earlier that during contractions, your baby's heart rate can drop. So I didn't know about that part, so I just thought you guys should know. Like, those are one of the things you should read up before having a vaginal delivery. It's 100% normal for you to bleed after having your delivery. At least you bleed from 4 to 6 weeks. Some people's own is not like that. It just depends on your body and all that. But it's very, very, very normal for you to bleed after your vaginal delivery. So guys, we have come to the end of this beautiful chit chat and just a little bit of mukbang. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the like button, and share to your family and friends. Thank you. Love you. Mwah. Bye.